All right, we are live. Hold on, I'm gonna update the description box for you guys. Oh my god, red rubies! Hi! Hello everyone. This is so random for me to do because it's just not something that I like to do at all. As you may already know, I'm not like a on camera kind of person, but I felt very called to do this, and I'm hoping that it was for a good reason. I'm hoping something in the collective comes out that's just like mind-blowing, because otherwise what am I doing? I'm not a fancy person. I'm dressed in sweatpants, as you guys can see. There's no fancy lighting going on. I'm just very casual here today. I'm going to start off with a collective reading, and then I am going to open up the list for anyone who wants to get a reading or a personal reading. I don't know if we could call it because it's live, but a personal reading by me. All the information is in the description box. Hi, Ava. I know this is so, like, I'm just gonna keep saying it over and over again. It's so random and crazy, and I don't know why I'm doing this, but I just felt like I should. So if you guys wanted to get a reading, you can, but I'm gonna start off with a channeled collective message. There's just a lot of interesting energy happening. I guess we could say that all the time, like always. There's always some interesting astrological transits happening. There's always some sort of something going on, but I don't know. There's something especially happening. I feel like there is a really, really big shift. And I don't think people are taking the shift in a very positive way. And I guess that's what I want to speak on, is I feel like it's creating a lot of tension, and I feel like a lot of people are being impacted negatively. So we're going to get into it. We're going to see what the guides want to say. I'm, like I said, y'all, I'm in sweatpants, very casual, nothing fancy here. Lighting, dog is going to be, say hi, say hello. He's going to be in and out. If you guys wanted to get a reading, you can. I'll get to the chat when I can, but I'm gonna start with the collective and just kind of see what comes out. I feel like it's a live stream. I'm allowed to play some like background music. I didn't even clean my desk. Like, this is how spontaneous this all is like I just decided to like go live randomly, which I haven't been live in like over a year. So this is kind of, we'll see what comes out. Watch nothing come out and just be like, all right, why are we here? But I don't know. I thought it'd be a great time for people to get personal readings by me. I have such a busy schedule these days, and I just never know when I'm able to do private readings and commit to them. So let's get into it. All right, I kind of want to start with Oracle just to soften the blow, because I feel like there's a lot of insane energy going on. We're in a Cancer sun and a Libra moon. It's Venus day, so how perfect is that? Bye, Ava. Okay, so let's get into it. This is going to be for the collective, just everyone who is joining in, everyone who is tuning in and watching. Hi, Gabriel. Okay, spirit guides for the collective. Let's get some messages for the collective and see what is going on here. Ooh. Okay, we got thinker and we got why. Isn't that so funny? I don't know if some of y'all have been in a very contemplative energy lately, or there's just been a lot of like overthinking or a lot of questioning why this is happening, why, or maybe even you're questioning your own existence, your own life purpose, or like whatever is happening. But I feel this, like I really resonate with this because I've been in the same mood, like in the same energy where I'm trying not to analyze everything. I'm trying not to place meaning on everything that happens, but it's hard not to. But I feel like I've been really like in my head. So this is interesting and energy to come out first. So let's see what else we get. Ooh, we're just gonna go crazy. Okay, we have milk and honey. And we have the fates. Okay. I definitely feel like one of the things that the guides really want to say is if you have been in an energy of overanalyzing everything, thinking on everything that is happening, thinking on your purpose, on yourself, I feel like your guides want to say that there's a bigger, this seems obvious, there's a bigger picture to everything. But our lens, our perspective as humans is so small, and it's not always very easy to understand like why certain things happen the way that they do. In fact, it's really interesting because in my life, a lot of things have been coming full circle lately where I, at one point in time, wanted something. Let's say I wanted like a guy or whatever it is, I wanted something and it didn't work out for me. And I'm at a point in my life like months and months and months later where I'm like, okay, if it did work out for me, I'd be in a completely different position than the one I'm in right now. And I'm thankful for the position I'm in right now. So sometimes things don't really like come to a conclusion. They don't really come together on the timeline that we want it to. And it's very, very easy to want to control the outcome and every variable that goes into it. It's very easy to step into the ego and allow yourself to think and think and think and have more thoughts. It's very easy to question everything. And I feel like your guides right now for the collective really want to remind you that they're like, have we failed you yet? Like, have we actually failed you yet? Like, we always make sure that you're good in the end. We always make sure that you're taken care of. And I do feel like for some of you guys, knowing and understanding that there's going to be a happy outcome for whatever situation you're currently in right now is a really important message that's coming through. So I'm going to pull some more. Hi, Alicia. Hi, everyone who is joining. This is such a random, I don't know, thing. I'm not even like dressed. I'm like in sweatpants. It's like raining outside. I don't know. I didn't even plan on doing this, but here we are. So, okay, we have, yeah, no, totally getting this energy. Building blocks and fork in the road. I feel like some of y'all are here right now where you're reestablishing a foundation, you're starting down a new path, you're transitioning even. And I feel like you could even feel like you're at a fork in the road because you're not seeing the results of maybe your manifestations. You're not seeing the bigger picture. You're not really understanding like where this leads, how 1 equals 2. You're just not seeing that. And so therefore it's bringing a lot of anxiety. It's bringing a lot of thoughts. It's bringing a lot of questions. I feel like it's bringing a lot of like, why is this happening? Why is this happening to me? Why is this happening right now? Why is this happening? You know, like those questions, those very normal, very human questions. I want everyone to understand this is a very normal human reaction to maybe things in your life currently transitioning or transforming, not working out, feeling stagnated, feeling stuck. Maybe you're not feeling stuck. Maybe there's a lot going on, but it's like foundational and you're building something and it's not quite where you want it to be. And it's very easy to get stuck in your head about this because our ego loves to play a big role in all things that we do in our life. And I feel like our guides are really stepping in this collective reading to say, listen, like, we haven't failed you yet. If you continue to trust us, if you continue to lean into your faith, there will be a happy outcome to this. Even if you don't. I was telling my girlfriend this the other day. She was like, I'm trying really hard not to worry so much. Like, I feel like I'm always worrying and like I'm trying really hard not to. And I told her, I like responded to her and I said, listen, even if you are, I feel like that's the last thing that we need, is to get mad at ourselves for worrying on top of things. Sometimes we fucking worry. Our guides don't want us to. They want to reassure us that everything's going to be okay and that they have our back, but they're not going to get mad at us. Like, nothing is going to manifest negatively because we choose to worry. It's just a choice, you know, like, you can choose to worry, but it's better for your own peace and your nervous system and your stability to not. You know what I'm saying? So worry, don't worry, whatever you want it to be. Mostly your guides just want to reassure you that if you do place your trust in faith in their hands, they are going to take care of you. They also are kind of pointing out that they always have taken care of you. They haven't failed you yet. Things always end up working out. So if you're kind of in that mental energy right now where you're not really sure where your path is headed, where you're leading, I just wanted to kind of say that. So I'm going to pull some tarot as well. Hello to everyone that is joining. I hope everyone is doing well. I'm doing paid readings. I'm going to form a list. All the information is in the description box below. If you wanted to get on that list, you can. So I would call them like personal readings. They're not private because they're going to be lively broadcasted. But if you guys are interested in one, definitely let me know and I'll get you on a list. But for right now, I'm just doing a collective reading. Okay, so we have the Knight of Cups popping out, the Four of Pentacles. This is exactly the kind of energy I was talking about. Four of Pentacles energy, where it's like feeling very unsure of what the future holds. So maybe even in result, holding really tight onto what you currently have. But the thing about that is we have this mentality that, let's say we're talking about finances, we have this mentality that if we hold on really tightly to what we have, we're like saving, we're being frugal, we're in a good energy, but it can actually have a really negative impact because you're basically affirming to the universe, I have and this is all I have and I'm not getting any more. And the universe really wants you to be in an abundance mindset where if you do happen to spend what you currently have, that you are going to get more because energy is constantly flowing and abundance is constantly flowing. So being in the Four of Pentacles energy, I'm just giving you an example in regards to finances, but there's so many other examples in which this applies. We could talk about love, being closed off and closing your heart and not wanting to put yourself out there because you're afraid of heartbreak. Well, you're probably missing out on some really incredible opportunities to meet some really fabulous people. And why like take away from the experience of life because of some weird inevitable outcome that might or might not happen in like the far distant future. So that's affirming to the universe, like, I'm not open, I'm not receptive, I don't want. And when we're in that state or that energy and we stay in it, then it does repel blessings and it does make it hard for manifestations to come through. So just make sure and be discerning about this Four of Pentacles energy that's coming out. Let's see what else for the collective. I wish I had Venmo too. Venmo hates me. Venmo hates me. I don't know what it is. Look at that. We have the Magician. Exactly what I was talking about. Your guides really want to tell you, listen, with the Knight of Cups, with the Magician, the Fates, and Milk and Honey, there's a lot that's coming in for you as far as blessings go for the collective. There's an interesting energy that's happening right now that's kind of making us sit and reset and even think about our life choices and about the certain paths we can take and about our decisions. And the natural reaction is the Four of Pentacles. The natural reaction is to kind of like recluse and be like, I don't know if I'm doing the right thing. I'm like, like if I'm spending too much money, or if I should be spending my energy into this job or this venture or this person. But I think that's sort of the ego taking a play here. And I really do feel like your guides in the collective want to say, open your heart, open your heart, open your mind, open yourself to receiving, period. Because once you open yourself, there's no like limitation on what exactly you're opening yourself up to. It could be money and love and, opportunity. It could be all of the above. You're just open. And with the Magician, I do feel like some of y'all are actively manifesting. You could be manifesting with the moon cycles. You could be actively writing letters to God, to your angels, to whoever your deities are, actively praying and really trying to get something for yourself. And it might even be something that you've been wanting for a very long time with that Knight of Pentacles, Knight of Cups energy. And you're just kind of starting to lose hope, or you're starting to feel like this isn't happening. It's not coming. What's going on? I feel like your guides, a big message in the collective is just like, it's coming. Like, just wait. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if we got the Wheel of Fortune, because it does give me that energy of like something is like turning over. Like there's a new energy taking place in your guys' life. What's interesting about this Magician imagery and this card is like there is a wheel. And usually the Magician card doesn't have that. So I kind of like that there's a wheel in this, because it's giving that Wheel of Fortune energy. All right, what else for the collective? I do feel like for some of you, like love is coming in. I feel like that's a big underlining message. Maybe the hope that's being lost in your manifestations is like, where is my man? Like, where is my woman? Like, it's like you've been wanting a relationship, or you've been single for a really long time, or you've been in the dating world and you've just been very discouraged by different situations that like played out or didn't play out. And I feel like some of y'all are like, okay, well, I feel like I've done all the work. I feel like I've done the healing work. I feel like I'm doing all the right things to manifest like my person. Where are they? And I do feel like your guides are also saying like, they're coming. Like, this is a part of the thing that is coming for you. But it's really important not to close yourself up right now, because things might not be working out in this present moment. Because once you get in that Four of Pentacles energy, it's going to be very hard for you to receive. Seven of Swords. Interesting. What's that about? Ooh. Okay, I don't know if I want to keep all these. Interesting. Clarify the Seven of Swords for me. I feel like a lot of you, if we are talking about love messages, are sick of being played with or played, and it has put you in an energy of self-protection. Like, you are trying to protect yourself because maybe you have had a history of situationships in which people took advantage of you or took advantage of your vulnerability, and they love bombed you, or they gave you false hope, or maybe you're just tired of putting yourself out there and it not working out. So that Seven of Swords energy could be you feeling very defensive and feeling like everyone is kind of a sneaky link. Not everyone should be trusted. I understand this, not necessarily in the dating world, but I've had a lot of interesting encounters lately with people that I thought were my friends, and showing me kind of like their truer like colors, their true self, where I was like, well, I don't really want to make new friends right now, because like I don't trust anyone. Like all the friends that I have made are turning out to be like really untrustworthy. So I can understand how experiences can turn things really sour. It's totally understandable. All of this is totally understandable. But I think the underlining message for the collective is like, that is the ego really wanting to, yes, in a way it serves a purpose, because it wants to keep you safe. It wants to keep you preserved from heartbreak and disappointment. But on the other hand, it's preventing you from experience. And experience in life, whether negative, unfortunately, or positive, is experience. And that is the most enriching thing that you can do for your life, is have experiences, all sorts of experiences. And I feel like the more that you have, the more wisdom you gain, the more cultured you feel. I feel like the more, I feel like the more personality you have, but even more so, you're kind of leading a life through your heart rather than your ego. Instead of always trying to protect yourself from getting hurt. That's like going on vacation to Costa Rica or something. And you go to Costa Rica and you go all your friends are going zip lining and you're like, I don't want to go zip lining. And it's like, well, why don't you want to go zip lining? It's like, well, I'm afraid of heights and I don't want to get hurt and I don't want to die and like I want to come back and blah, blah, blah. And so everyone goes zip lining except for you, and everyone is fine. No one gets hurt and no one dies, and they have the best experience ever, and you can't relate because you decided not to experience that. That's kind of like a weird analogy, but it's the best one that I have for what is coming out in the collective is not taking not taking the leap of faith, not putting yourself out there, not allowing yourself to be open because you're so afraid of maybe the more negative things to happen to you. Hi, I love you. Okay, we have the Nine of Cups coming through. Let's see what else. Six of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, so I do feel like a lot of y'all have been healing. I feel like it's an active thing that you've been doing. You've been healing and you're at a point where you're ready for love, or you're ready for a new job. You're ready for opportunity to come in. You poured into yourself. You put a lot into yourself, a lot into the healing journey. You feel self-sufficient. You feel confident. You feel independent, all the things, right? But we have that Six of Pentacles in reverse. So it's like you feel these things towards yourself, but maybe someone were to come in and start doing the same thing for yourself, you wouldn't feel so deserving. So this could even feel like a lack of I don't want to say a lack of self-worth, because I don't think it's that. I think it's just being uncomfortable with being given to, because maybe you've even gotten accustomed to giving to yourself, or to being alone, or to providing for yourself. So someone comes in, I'm totally this way. I can fucking totally relate. Like, I've been at this by myself, grinding, dog, the whole thing for so long, that if a man were to just miraculously like come into my life and start doing shit for me, I'd be like, what the fuck do you want? You know, I would be so on guard. So I get it, but it's also kind of like, well, God gave you like the person, you know, like open yourself up to love, like allow yourself to receive. Allow yourself to receive on a big scale, on a small scale, all the things. And it's funny because it's clarifying the Four of Pentacles. So I feel like it's like louder for the people in the back. Like, allow yourself to receive, okay? The Ace of Swords, clarifying the Magician. Some sort of good news is coming in for y'all. Some sort of something is coming in for y'all. I don't know if this, like, you put your application in somewhere and you want to hear back from that job. I don't know if this is like, oh, the direct deposit came through. I don't know if this is someone confessing their feelings for you. Some sort of good news is on its way, okay? That Ace of Swords clarifying the Magician. Something is about to come to light for you, okay? And we have the Hangman in reverse clarifying the Seven of Swords. So getting stagnation, getting out of that energy. I love the Hangman in reverse because it's not as intense as the Hangman. And it basically is saying that you are now starting to see things from a different perspective, because and he's now seeing the world upside down. He's now seeing things completely differently. And I feel like the Hangman in reverse comes out when it's like the lesson was learned and now the wisdom is being gained. And that's a big part of the process here that is really, really important for the collective to hear in this message. Honestly, I think this whole message has been extremely positive, and something I want to remind y'all is that it's extremely human to doubt yourself and to get anxious and to feel a type of way. Like, why aren't things working out? I have this calendar that I keep looking at, and I was using it in a very like logical way, like as a calendar, like as you would, you know, like, oh, the dates and then the schedule and like the things. And it's really funny because I erased all of it and I started using this calendar that I'm looking at to mark my moods, because when I'm in a mood, we failed you yet? Have we let you down yet? The answer is no. Okay, and they're not going to this time around. I really feel like some really positive stuff is going to be happening for you guys. So I really wanted to jump on and share that. Now is a great time. I can't check my platform, so if you've been booking while I've been doing this message, send me a chat, let me know, and I'll just put you on the list because I can't really check it. If you guys wanted to get on the list for tonight's live, all that information is in the description box below. I'm doing personal readings, so now is a really good chance to get a personal reading with me because we all know how I don't come on YouTube anymore. And we can talk about that if you guys want to, but no, I love YouTube. I have such a soft spot for tarot, and I've been enjoying all of the tarot readers, like all the new tarot on YouTube. I think they're fabulous, and there's so many that I could recommend that truly deserve subscribers and more credit, and it's just exciting to see. I feel like I've passed the torch life anymore, but it really transformed my life, and it really helped me move from one area to another, and it's just something I'm always gonna love, appreciate, and admire. And it's nothing stop using for myself. Like, I listen to tarot at least like once a day, every day, just needing guidance from my own spiritual team to kind of like weave through this life that I have that can be somewhat complicated. Good, I'm so glad, Sherry. And hello, Diana, I love you. I have some really cool decks that I can work with today. I have the manga tarot deck, super into anime. And this is the Manara deck. This is the 18+ one. I just fucking love it. It's just so savage. It's just so 18+, and I don't know. I don't think there's gonna be another deck that I love more than this one. So I'm gonna use these two decks today. I used the Golden Wheel Tarot for the collective reading. I'm going to use the Energy Oracle and the Wisdom of Oracle Tarot as well. And then you have the chance to do some channeled messages. And we have Doggy, who is just sleeping away. I'm about to move. I've been renovating a house. It is so stressful. If anyone knows about renovating a house, it's just like, it's so fun, but it's like so stressful, and it's one of those roller coaster things. And I have this new office that I'm designing, and I'm like going through all my decks right now because I'm like in the middle of packing, and I just cannot believe the collection that I have like acquired over the last 7 years. Like, and I always think about that too, like readers that have like Moon Moth Goddess or something. I'm just like, she must have an insane amount of decks. Like, there just must be like so many, because I have so many and I don't have as much as her, and it's just like a crazy thing. I could fill up a full closet. I have a dresser like for clothes, but it's just full of decks. Someday, if you guys ever are curious, I should go through it and like share it with you guys, because it's just funny which I'm drawn to and which ones I don't care for. And it really has nothing to do with the artwork, and just like everything to do with the energy of it. It's interesting. But I'm definitely drawn to all of the art in all of the decks. That's just like the funnest part about all of it. We got some King of Pentacles energy. Page of Wands. Hi, hello. So I am booking personal readings. If you guys were interested in booking with me, all that information is in the description box below. I'm gonna get a list and kind of generate it. Ooh, hello from Trinidad. That's so special. It's, guys, let me know where you guys are watching from, because that's the coolest thing about YouTube. The coolest is like everyone is global, all over the place. I can't tell you how many friends I've made all around the world that I'm just like, I'm still in connection with to this day. It's awesome. It's the coolest thing. I arguably think YouTube is the best social platform. It's like it's served its purpose. It's the coolest thing ever. I feel like all the other social platforms are just like gonna be the end of mankind. Like it's just somehow turns into something crazy and toxic, but I feel like YouTube keeps it real. Like trolls here and there, but like overall I feel like YouTube is like superior. It's just leaving bias. Oh, West Palm Beach. We love that. Interesting. 10 of Wands, 10 of Cups energy. Such an interesting dichotomy. I feel like I'm getting, I don't know if anyone is dealing with a guy right now that is like really on their energy, like watching them heavily. Like I'm getting like they're in a chasing energy, which I guess is good, but they're kind of in an obsessive, like I have to have you type energy. Let me know if that's you. Let me know if that's you. I'm like, whose energy is this that's popping out? Strength. Did I not? Leo energy, the sun, strength. Anyone have a Leo? I know that I just went into Venus. So the next, until August something, it's going to be about grand gestures and courting and romance and dates. And on the darker side of that, I feel like it's going to be a lot of drama. Okay, let me check my... Hello from Los Angeles. We love that. Okay, so Ashley, let's see. So Ashley, 18 plus. I'm going to use an 18 plus deck to know what her twin flame is thinking of her currently. If you guys wanted to book a reading, you can. All that information is in the description box below. So let's get into it. Ashley, if you are here, let me give this a good shuffle. So, wants to know what her twin flame thinks of her. Okay, we're starting off with the Star. Ooh. We love that. I love the Star for like what someone thinks of someone, because it's like, oh, okay. Just say you're perfect. All right. What does your twin flame think of you? We have the 5 of Wands in reverse. All right, thank you for joining. 5 of Wands in reverse. I'm hearing that they want to end some sort of conflict with you. Like if there was some sort of like I feel like you don't trust this person and they know it, and I feel like that's something that they know too. They like want to tell you like, I know you don't trust me, but I want to earn back your trust is kind of like what I'm getting. Ah. We have the 2 of Wands. They don't know if they're going to be successful in this, but it's like, I'm just hearing like, I'm gonna try. Like, I'm gonna try anyway. So let's see what your twin flame is thinking of you. Six of Swords. Okay. I feel like they feel like you are on the fence with them. You're a little defensive. You're really unsure of whether or not you can open up to them or trust them. And I do feel like with the Six of Swords, they kind of feel you slipping away. Like they're losing their grasp on you. Clarify the Star for me. Clarify the Star for me. One of the biggest things that's coming out with the Star is that I feel like this person really wants to tell you that they just think that you are so... I'm hearing a lot of words. Like, that's why I took that big pause. I was like, wait. Like, I'm hearing like they just think you're so unreal, like you're so godlike, or you're just so perfect that it's like, how is this person even real? I feel like they kind of put you on a pedestal, which is what the Star can represent, is someone who feels obtainable, unobtainable, far away, out of reach, is put on a pedestal. Could even, you have a lot of followers or a lot of clout or a lot of fame or a lot of people watching you as well, a lot of suitors, a lot of interest, and this person knows it. And I feel like this person fumbled you in the past. And it's interesting because I feel like they would defend themselves and be like, I was really like going through something, I was really jaded, like I wasn't trying to fumble you, like I just wasn't paying attention, but it's still the same shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you weren't paying attention, well, you fumbled me. Like, what do you want? And I feel like this person feels that they're losing their grip on you. Like, maybe you gave them a lot more attention in the past, and you just don't anymore. Like with the Six of Swords, I just feel like you're neither here nor there with them, and you could take it or leave it, and they know that. And so I feel like what they're thinking of you is kind of in regards to like, how can I get her attention again? Okay, so let's clarify the Star. Two of Pentacles in reverse. If this person juggled you or treated you like an in the past, they just want you to know like they have you have their full attention. A lot of twos are popping out. I got the Two of Swords, clarifying the Five of Wands in reverse. We got three twos. I'm just looking at the imagery here and how he's like kind of holding on to her. Low-key choking her. Kind of like it's giving don't go kind of energy. Let's see what else. Clarify the Two of Wands for me. You could be seeing 222, like a lot. Or 222 on the clock. Jeez, we got the Nine of Wands in reverse. Yeah, this person knows that they put you through it, but it feels so unspoken. Like we barely have any Swords cards. It feels so unspoken. It feels like energetically, like you're saying this is your twin flame, I guess it makes sense, is that energetically this person, I don't think you ever told them like how they made you feel when they were being aloof or not giving you attention or not treating you correctly. I don't think you ever had that conversation with them, and they know that you never did, but they know that you felt some type of way about it because of how you're acting towards them now as they try to come back into the situation. Man, this person. What a person. Hi, Emily. What a person. They feel like There's 3 different cards. I don't want to like put it on the camera, but there's 3 different cards where the woman is like grabbing his junk, and I feel like they feel like you have them by the balls, like metaphorically, but like literally, like you kind of have them. So I don't know what's going on in this connection. The Ace of Cups. The Ace of Cups clarifying. I mean, I'm like, I don't know what's going on in this connection. What's going on is this person has so many fucking feelings for you. They might even like fully love you. And they've never told you. This has never been said to you before. And they feel like they're losing you. They're losing their grip on you. You're not giving them the attention that you used to give them. And they're not really sure how to come back in. They just know that they want to, and they know that they're determined to. And I do feel like this person, it's almost like you're like headed out the door and they're like, but wait, I love you. And it's like, where the hell did that come from? And why are you just saying that now? It's so interesting. And then all these cards just like fumble out. Yeah, this person is in some weird energy right now because it's almost giving me like panic energy where they're feeling like I'm about to lose someone that I know, like I finally have come to the realization like I'm in love with them and I'm about to lose them and I don't know what to do. It's kind of giving me that. Okay, let's do some oracle. If you guys, hi Emily, thank you so much for joining. If you guys wanted to get on the list after Ashley, you can. All the information's in the description box below. We have building blocks. It's like this person's like, can I please, please, please have a do-over? Like, I promise I'm not gonna fuck this up. I promise I'm gonna do this right again. Come to the edge. So they see that you are guarded. They see that you are like, I was vulnerable with you. I did put myself out there with you and you completely like fucked it over. And now I'm not, I don't feel safe. I don't feel safe trusting you. And they're like, please, like it's giving beggar. It's like, it's giving disparity. I'm hearing I'm hearing that Sabrina Carpenter song where it's like, what is that song everyone's playing? Espresso? I think it's Espresso. It's like, I can't relate to desperation. I feel like that's y'all. That's you, Ashley. I feel like you're like, this person's very, very attracted to you. I don't think that they would be in this energy if they weren't, but they're highly like, they're highly attracted to you. They're feeling like a fool. Like I'm just getting like, they feel like an idiot for not noticing this before. Something that's really standing out to me in these cards is your lips. They could be very attracted to your lips. They're very attracted to your décolletage, your breasts, something about your hair. However your hair is, if it's messy or wavy or curly or long, something just about your hair, and maybe your hair is all of the above. Maybe it just does its own thing, and that's something that they're noticing. Yep, that's what I'm getting for you. I hope that resonated. Definitely let me know. I think you had to tell me that you had to like log off, but I love you and appreciate you as always. If you guys wanted to get on the list, you definitely can. All that information's in the description box below. But I hope everyone's doing well. Where are you guys coming from, watching from? I'm loving this, like this spa music, but it's making me a little sleepy. Hi, hello everyone who's in. I love them too. That's so funny. I just totally forgot I was wearing this. I saw them live in Austin. So good. They're so good. It's like everything you could ever expect and more. Highly recommend. Sleep tokens for the girls. Hi everyone who is joining. I'm doing personal readings. If you guys are interested in getting on the list, all of that information is in the description box below. Come say hi. Say hello. Say hello. This is Raka. I don't know if you guys can see him. Come here. Come say hi. Okay. Hello. Hello. Hello, big boy. You say hi? They're right there. This is my animal, my spirit animal. Love you. All right, you guys. Well, no one's gonna get on the list. I am gonna log off, but I thoroughly enjoyed doing that collective message for you guys. I really hope that it resonated. If you missed it, make sure to rewind and go back and watch it, because there could be some important messages from your guides for the collective that you may need to hear. But I really loved meeting you guys, seeing y'all, and logging on. So I hope you guys have a really safe and good Friday night and weekend.